Our James Live video, they were talking about Halloween things, but yeah, he'll talk about like what he thinks about these. Okay, all right. Well, we're back. Wait, how do you see this?
I am John, and I'm also part of James Live, and I'm gonna narrate what Halloween's about, and we have a photo album to indicate what we're discussing. Yeah, that's you know, a bulbous, but commonly in United States and Canada, it's known as a pumpkin. But first, it did not start as a pumpkin. It was not born yesterday. It had like seeds in which they were first sown on the ground. It took about 1 to 10 months.
Look over here.
It's like not really. It did not grow overnight. It takes about 1 to 10 months for it to mature and become an adult pumpkin.
Keep going.
And it's common to view them in like late September, or in fact not even late September, but mid September through mid November. It's very common to like see pumpkins grow, and fortunately, if you have fortune, you could buy one. It's only about $5, the max for a pumpkin like this. It's a tradition, especially during the seasons of autumn, but mainly, and also fall, but also it's also indicative for Halloween, for decoration, ornaments, and to attract young kids and also adults 2 to 102. And also, it's also a decorative ornamentation for Thanksgiving, especially the very small pumpkins.
Yeah.
Cupola pumpkins, in which it's which is a relative and relevant for the cornucopia, which is like a hollow acorn like basket in which you stuff like random kinds of knickknacks, but mainly vegetables and some apples, oranges, squash, tomatoes, you name it. But it's only like seasonal. This only shows up like from
Halloween.
The Halloween is the climatic like point of like the season of pumpkins. But it mainly ranges from mid-September through mid-November.
Okay.
Why it has a stem is because it indicates the stopping point in which it should not exceed a voluminous maximum. Otherwise, it's gonna distort, or worse, not even distort. It's gonna destroy and erupt the pumpkin. So they have a stem so that it stops growing, and its peak focal pointed peak. Yeah, you know, when you open it all up, it's like kind of disgusting or gross, but that's part of it. But like when you're like, fun part of it is like when you're smelling the scent of like that pumpkin, raw pumpkin. It's like a fresh, lively flesh of the pumpkin. And plus, if you're like removing pumpkin seeds, always remember, do not just throw them out. Keep them for a blessed or a special occasion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and if it's like, if you collect it and save it for that special occasion, you're cleaning that whole pumpkin up. And why you have pumpkins is you can carve faces on them. You can make it very interesting, like jack-o'-lanterns. You make faces there to scare people, attract people, or make them happy. We have more surprises for you, but we got the thesis of why Halloween, the mascot of Halloween is of course the pumpkin, but of course we have more to come.
See, stick around.
Still stick around.
Go.
Yeah, so we are still James Live, and this is what our treat is to you guys. This is the handbook saying that it's Halloween.
No. Say it's Happy Halloween book. Handbook.
It's a Happy Halloween handbook.
Yeah.
In which we have like all sorts of knickknacks, whatnots, wishy-washy stuff, and we have like random wallaballies.
Go.
Spicy deviled eggs. That's like one of the recipes to like making a some kind of like protein food in case you need protein for your body, and if you're sick of eating eggs, hard-boiled eggs, and it's tedious and boring and no fun. But if you spice it up, do not let the devil misnomial distract you or disturb you. It's just a creative thought process. Whoever came up with that food is not evil. He just wanted to make it entertaining, and Halloween should be about entertainment, right?
Yeah.
But to some, they considered it too evil, or if you're too into religion or very sacred, you don't follow into that kind of stuff. But rather, in this sense, we are like talking about it in a form of entertainment, and to make it more interesting and educate you. Otherwise, so basically, Halloween takes place in the fall. Why it happens that way, I do not know, but that's because I guess it's All Souls Day is like the very next day of Happy Hallows Eve, which is falls on the last date in October. But anyways, why you should indulge your inner goal is like to see if you can test your spirit, to see if you get scared very easily, if you're the bold macho. But anyways, trick or treat can be both entertainment or it can be like haunting, and or it can be a disappointment. Depends on your prerogative.
Okay, stop.
See, this is just mainly recipes for foods and whatnots, but mainly this is a yummy kind of recipe called pumpkin mac and cheese recipe. It's just basically mac and cheese, except there's like a hint of tint of pumpkin spices and other recipes, ingredients dealing with pumpkin.
Yeah.
But the main one why it's like a pumpkin mac and cheese is because it has pumpkin puree and coconut oil.
Alright.
Right at me.
Let's go on. Go.
Yes. Okay, it says, well, you guys, let's party, guys. In which James Paul came up with like party recipe ideas that are into like forms of cakes.
Well, they're not ideas, but just pictures of
Cake pops made mainly of Halloween Oreos. It's a graveyard smash page. It's just a photocopy of.
Well, it's a song though. It says Graveyard Smash.
Graveyard Smash, and he just got some like picture from the internet showing like epitaphs that says R.I.P., which stands, by the way, rest in peace. How this is just a ghost hollering the word boo. He cut it off from like printed paper, like
from the what?
On the computer, and it's just a ghost yelping boo as in a way to interact in a strange but friendly, entertaining way. Oh, it's just a pumpkin patch, just because it looks like it's a maze in a spiral fashion.
You can look on that on the phone if you like.
But it looks like just a pumpkin from like a one man point of view, and it's smiley face. It's just like a pumpkin that was constructed out of construction paper.
Yep.
You have pumpkin pie smoothie. To prepare this is 5 minutes, and to end it is just 5 minutes, the total time. And it serves like 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
And who authorized it? Her name is Trisha. And
Trisha, where'd you see that?
Author who came up with that is Trisha.
Okay.
And it's a healthy slice of pumpkin pie in a cool and creamy smoothie.
It's actually Tricia, not Trisha.
Oh yeah.
Trisha is Trisha.
Oh yeah. It's actually Tricia
Yeah.
who did that. And it's basically like the ingredients are so much I cannot name them all, but we don't got no time. But rather, there's like another ingredient, but a recipe called Hocus Pocus Halloween Punch. And who authorized that? Her name's Jennifer Pullman.
Yep.
And it's also only like available, and only one person can consume it. So basically, one serving for only one person.
Tell me how many ingredients is there.
There are 3 ingredients. Remember 861? 8 ounces
Of what?
of V8 peach mango,
Mm-hmm.
and then 6 ounces of Izzy peach, and 1 scoop of mango sorbet of any brand.
Alright.
Have a happy Halloween, guys. And this is James Live. I am John, and this is my buddy James Paul.
Yep.
Hi, this is the final conclusion of James Live. I hope you liked the show. If you have more ideas, put something in the comment box. But like us and subscribe.
Yeah.
And we hope you enjoyed the video.
Oh yeah, and stay happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, guys.